Hello and good morning. This show's on Johnson Sound. It'll be good evening. So, hello to Helena Mace. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Ruben?
Okay, thank you. Can you tell me how long you've been a singer for?
I've been a professional singer for probably about 20 odd years. I kind of dabbled a bit before that when I was sort of a teenager, but I'd say as a paid performer, which I did like covers gigs and all that, it's probably been about 20 years now. So a long time.
I see that you've been nominated for 7 nominations in the UK Country Radio Awards.
Yeah, I've had nominations for the last few years, and last year I won the Angel Award at the UK Country Radio Awards, so that's amazing. So I'm going back this year to present it to whoever wins it this year.
Wow, that's good. Can you tell me more about your first album that you released, Chasing Dreams?
That wasn't my fifth. That was my third. I think the last one, my fifth one, was called Echoes, and I released that in October. And it's kind of a country, folky, Celtic kind of sound, and I'm really proud of it because it's got some really good melodic tunes on there, and it did really well. It got to number one in the iTunes country charts, so that was really cool.
See, your Unbroken Hits got number one in the iTunes chart.
Yeah, Unbroken got to number one as well. So I've had two number one albums, which is just fantastic. It's just so nice. Unbroken was quite a journey for me because it was a very personal album, but it did really well as well. So yeah, it's behind me on the wall there, as you can see.
Wow. Uh, can you tell me more about your Christmas album, In the Spirit of Christmas?
Yeah, I wrote that. Well, I wrote some of it because obviously some of it's covers, but I did that in between lockdowns in 2020, and it's basically a mixture of covers, traditional covers, and as well as a couple of my self-penned stuff as well. So I wrote a couple of Christmas songs. My dad wrote one as well, which I recorded on there, and the rest are just my versions of classic Christmas songs. It was really to cheer people up. It'd been quite a miserable year with lockdowns and everything, and obviously we were in lockdown over Christmas as well. So I wrote this and put it out and just piled some songs together just to cheer some people up and to cheer myself up as well.
Can you tell me more about your Unbroken album?
Yeah, Unbroken was a journey for me about when I was ill. I had a brain tumor, and Unbroken was written about obviously the challenges that lay ahead and still do. It was an album that I'm very proud of because it's very personal and it did really, really well. It was released again in between lockdowns. I did two albums in 2020, and that was the first one that got to number one. So it's just brilliant that people understood and took it on board.
So can you tell me more about your current single, Loose End?
Loose End is my latest release, so I released that quite recently, and it will be the start of album number 6. So it's a good upbeat song, just a nice Americana kind of sound to it, and it did really well. It got into the top, I think it was like number 3 or something, and it did really well, and it's been taken on board from everybody. It's just upbeat, it's happy, it's just one of those ones. It's not really about anything in particular. It's just a story that I made up and wrote it into a song. So that'll be the start of my next album, song which I'm writing at the moment.
So when will your next album be ready to be launched?
My new album, because I've only just released one, it won't be till probably next year, but I will be releasing a couple of singles in the coming months as well. So watch this space.
Have you got any gigs that you want to promote coming up?
Yeah, I'm doing Welsh Pool Country and Western Festival in July, which will be fantastic. That's with my band. I'm also going to be doing some local gigs around where I live because I live down in Dorset, so got a lot of local gigs down there. I'm performing at Stoke-on-Trent on the 21st of October with my band, which is for the Country Music Social Media Festival. I'll be doing that along with some other artists that you probably know of as well, and I'll just be sporadically doing gigs around my hometown.
So can you tell me more about the Rum Soaked band?
Yeah, Rum Soaked are my new band, and they're also my backing band when I do my original music under my own name. And we're kind of a country folk soft rock band, so it's acoustic with three of us. I'm on guitar and vocals. We have Dave on bass and vocals, and my husband Grant, who's on vocals, harmonica, and percussion. So we have this nice kind of cool little sort of folky country sound. So it's great for festivals. And we've only been going as Rum Soaked for a couple of months, and already we've done quite a few gigs and have more booked in. So that's great. It's really good fun.
Okay, tell me about what gigs you got coming up in the future.
I'm doing one with the band at the Thomas Trip in Christchurch, 29th of June. I'm doing Christchurch in Dorset 12 o'clock on the 23rd of June, which is like a busking session, so it's acoustic sessions in outside. Welsh Falls on the, I think it's the 16th to the 17th of July. I'm trying to think then. And yeah, just around and about. So keep it on my Facebook page, and I'll be advertising gigs as and when they come in.
Okay, tell me more about where my listeners can find you on social media.
Okay, well, I have a website, which is helenamace.com, and I'm also on Facebook under Helena Mace, UK singer-songwriter. I'm on Instagram, Twitter under Helena Mace, and youtube.helenamace.com as well. So I have videos on there and some videos of my original music. And shortly I'll be setting up one for Rum Soaked as well, but that hasn't quite done it yet. So I'm working on that at the moment.
Thank you for chatting to me today on Junction Sound. I'm going to play your current single, Loose End.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.